Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG, and we're back again. Today, we got more good news, I guess. The 40k secret layer has been leaked. Someone got a hold of the cards, and they've posted them everywhere. Most of them have come down, but I managed to grab a snag, grab a pit. Anyway, don't look at me. I don't know English. I'm only graduated college. Anyhow, I have the picks. I have them in groups though. I didn't do the cards individually, so we're going to get over them in groups. There's going to be three different groups. I think it's three sets of five. It's going to be a good time. But before we get started, don't forget like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Comments down below is going to feed the YouTube algorithm. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so please hook me up. So let's get into what will be the secret layer for 40k. So first here we have the Blood Bowl secret layer, and this is probably my favorite. We have Touchdown, which is the Approach to the Second Sun, uh, which if you guys don't know, obviously, Approach to the Second Sun is a white and six. You know, you cast it once, you gain 7 life. If you cast it again, you win the game. Then over here we have Reroll, which is actually just rewind, 2 blue and 2. You know, counter target spell and tap 4 lands. We have Boff Down or Bone Splinters. 1 black, sack a creature, destroy target creature. We have Throw Teammate because everybody needs a good fling. So for red and 1, you get sack a creature, it deals damage equal to its power. We have Perfect Defense, also known as Defense of the Heart. Green and 3 enchantment. Beginning of your upkeep, an opponent controls 3 or more creatures. Sacrifice defense or sacrifice perfect defense. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards. Put those cards on the battlefield, then shuffle. And next we have the Ball, which is actually a Felwar Stone. Which I'm gonna be honest with you, this is probably the coolest card in my opinion that I've seen. I just like the fact that the Ball is a card and it's a Felwar Stone. So basically, add 1 mana of any color that land an opponent controls could produce. One of the best rocks for Commander, if not the best rock. I'm just saying. So this is the Blood Bowl secret layer. Pretty cool. I like it. I always did like Blood Bowl. You know, I wasn't really a big player of 40k. I played with my friends and used some of their stuff. But I always thought Blood Bowl was hilarious, especially when it was a video game too. Didn't we play Blood Bowl as a video game? Anyway, so next, we'll look at the next one. The next secret layer for it is the Age of Simgard. So we have Blind Obedience, which is a white and 1 enchantment. You extort artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Um, it doesn't have the name on there, but this is an actual reprinted card. Anyway, next we have Neve Black Talon, white and 2 for a 2/2. This is actually Danither Capuchin Paragon. Legendary creature, knight, flying, or I'm sorry, first strike, vigilance, lifelink, ores, and equipments cost 1 less. Next, we have Archon of the Ever Chosen, red and 2 for a 3/2 legendary creature. It's actually Najeel the Blade Blossom, so this one's going to have actually a pretty good amount of value. I think Najeel's up to right around $20 right about now. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, the Blade Blossom, whenever a warrior attacks, you may have its controller create 1/1 white warrior creature token that's tapped and attacking for Wooburg, or 1 of every color. Untap all attacking creatures. They gain trample, lifelink, and haste till end of turn. After this phase, you get another one. You can only do this once. Next, over here, we have Star Drake. Uh, it looks like it says Scourge of the Throne, maybe? So 2 red and 4, 5/5 dragon flying, dethrone. Whenever it attacks the first time each turn, if attack player with the most life or is tied for the most life, unattack all attack creatures against your attack phase, yada yada yada. Yeah, I believe that is Scourge of the Throne. Back from not Take the Crown, Conspiracy, I think was the first time we've seen this card. Not too bad. We have Gul Marza, the Great Shatterer. Basically, this is the Lost Dawn in Warhammer. So 3 colorless, for those of you who don't know, it's an equipment. Equipped creature gets +3/+0, has trample and lifelink, and equips for 3. Pretty powerhouse card back in its day. Maybe not so much now, but it's okay. To me, this one kind of seems a little weak. But we do have, the Scourge of the Throne, and we do have Najeel. So that's probably going to prop up what this one's going to cost. a pretty good chunk. And as far as the previous one goes, honestly, there's not a whole lot here other than Defense of the Heart that's going to be worth money. Uh, I mean, to be honest with you, I'd pay $5 for this Felwar Stone. I'm just saying. Call it what you will, but that's just what I think. So, finally, we have the very last one, which is one I cut the name off of apparently, but we'll look at it anyway. So, I think this is the Orc one. So, we have the Orc Commandos, black and 2. It's a 3/1. This is the Merciless Executioner. When it enters the battlefield, each player attacks as a creature. Pretty simple. We have just aggravated assault with no other things. Just an actual aggravated assault reprint, which is a good card. It's worth about 20, 30, $40, I think. Red and 2 for 5 mana. You get to untap all your creatures you control after the main phase. There's an additional combat phase followed by additional main phase. You can only activate this as a sorcery. Um, Pretty powerful card. It's seen a lot of stuff going on. And there for a while, it started spiking pretty heavily with the new sets that were coming out. Then we have red and 2. We have Makari the Lucky Groot or Grot. And this is actually a reprint of Krinko 10 Street Kingpin, which is a 1/2. Whenever he attacks, you put a +1/+1 counter on him, and then create that many 1/1 red goblin creature tokens equal to its power. Pretty simple. And then down here to the bottom left, we have, Garz Gazarg Cole, Prophet of Wog. I don't know. Anyway, it's a black, white, red, and 2 for a Zurgo the Helm Smasher. 7/2 haste. It attacks each turn if able. Has indestructible as long as it's your turn. And whenever a creature does combat damage to is dealt damage by this card, in a turn you get +1/+1 counter on him. Basic Zurgo. I mean, Zurgo doesn't see a whole lot of play because he's 5 mana right now. But hey, I mean, if this is your jam, this is your jam. Next, we have the Volca, whatever that is supposed to be. You 40 Hammer K guys can beat me up in the comment section. Not really big on this. But this is actually the Sky Sovereign Council flagship, also known as the Boat. So 5 colors for a 6/5, has flying. Whenever it enters the battlefield, deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Cruise for 3. This seen a lot of play in Standard back in the day when it first came out because, well, basically everything had 3 damage on it and it was great at killing things. I mean, it could do 9 damage, kill a creature out of the way. Definitely could kill any planeswalker, hands down. Didn't crew for a whole lot. Plus, coming into play, it did something. Made it very powerful. Now, this set also, not a whole lot going on with it, I'm not going to lie. Probably the best card in this whole set is going to be the Aggravated Assault reprint. And to be fair, the art's kind of sexy. I ain't going to lie. So, probably out of all these, I still think my favorite's gonna be Blood Bowl. I mean, this one here is only the best thing it's got going is the Kajil the Blade Blossom, and it's got the Scourge of the Throne. But come on, guys, we got Blood Bowl, Defense of the Heart, Felwar Stone, and just the art. Like this is just. I can't say how cool it is. To be honest, though, this is probably the one with the least amount of value. Sadly enough. And probably because they know people will buy it because it's Blood Bowl. Damn them. But anyway, so those are the 3 secret layers that have been leaked in a random order from somewhere on Reddit in the realm of the great beyond. So there you have it, my friends. Those are the 3 secret layers that should be probably getting spoiled any time now for Warhammer 40k. As always, don't forget, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I would love for you to sub up. If you already subbed up, I want to say thank you. And if you want to do a little more, there's links in the description, as I mentioned before, to the eBay store, Patreon page, and there's an email if you want to reach out and say, hey. And don't forget Magic 30 at the end of the month during Halloween weekend. It's kind of a weird way to plan it, but hey, who cares? So, I'm going. I hope to see you there in Las Vegas playing some games and checking out all the sweet stuff that Magic 30 has to offer as we move forward. So until next time, be kind. And remember, I hope to see you across from the game table. Ba-dum-bum.